There is something happening quietly across the globe, Nigeria included. Something ancient, something spiritual, something powerful. And most families, most friends, most people do not have the language to describe it. So they either call it madness, they call it something that is not normal. This person don't decolo. But let me tell you something. Let me tell you the truth. There's something called awakening. And many Nigerians going through it right now don't know that they're actually going through it. Awakening is not madness. It is not witchcraft. It is not village people pursuing you or you pursuing village people. It is the moment a person's consciousness opens faster than their environment can explain. And when this happens in a society like ours, where everything we don't understand becomes suspicion or deliverance, the person begins to suffer, not from the awakening itself, but from the ignorance of the people around them. Because truly, we need the encouragement of the people from our immediate environment. So what does awakening look like? So that when it hits you or when it hits somebody around you, you recognize. Not everybody will shake, not everybody will scream, not everybody will awaken loudly, some are awakening quietly. But the signs are usually similar. Sudden deep thinking, questioning old beliefs, extreme sensitivity to energy, strong intuition, emotional overload, feeling disconnected from normal conversations, or just inner clarity, a painful desire for the truth, a sudden pulling away from noise, gossip, and so many idle things that empties people, a sense that something is shifting inside of you. So it is not madness, this is awakening of consciousness. But here is the danger. In a country where mental health is actually misunderstood, spirituality is mostly commercialized, and everything unusual is dragged to the altar. Many awakened people end up damaged, not by the experience, but by mishandling. Awakening is like, let me explain, it's like updating a phone. If the battery is weak, the phone freezes. If the storage is full, the phone crashes. Same with humans, same with us. When your consciousness suddenly upgrades, but your emotions, your environment and support system are outdated, your mind can enter confusion, not because you are going mad, but because the new light is too much for an unprepared environment. Many people who broke down mentally in Nigeria during this process were not mad people. They were unguided, awakened souls. There are people who have actually gone mad in the past. But the reason why people got lesser mad is because of the content era. A lot of things have been put out here, YouTube, TikTok, and a lot of it. People talk about their experience. That is the reason why you see that a lot of more sanity is still there. The people who actually went crazy in the process, if they had lived in environments with knowledge, with mentors, with spiritual directors, with access to book and guidance like we already have right now, they would have transformed beautifully, because the result or the end result of awakening is always beautiful. But because our society mocks what it doesn't understand, many awakenings turned into breakdowns. So what Nigeria must understand or know now, if you see someone around you suddenly become reflective, quiet, withdrawn, emotionally intense, or speaking from a place of deep spiritual clarity or intelligence, don't mock them. Don't rush them to Prophet Odimeje because I saw one crazy event happen there. Odimeje is my man, by the way. Don't call them crazy. Guide them, observe them. Give them calm. Give them grounding. Let them breathe. Let them process. All they need at the time is a spiritual director, somebody who is actually a spiritual director, who knows, who have actually gone through that journey and recognizes it. A mentor, a therapist, a peaceful environment, time to adjust to their new consciousness, not deliverance, not embarrassment, not shame, not mockery. Awakening is not evil, it is evolution. Africa is spiritually deep. Nigeria is spiritually intense as well. Our ancestors lived on intuition. Our mothers dream messages. Our fathers sense danger before it arrives. So why are you shocked when awakening happens? Most times, awakening comes before purpose, before elevation, before transformation. That is the reason why I say the end of awakening is always very beautiful. It's not a calling to go mad, it's actually a calling to become more. So to every Nigerian listening, to every African listening, if someone around you is actually awakening, don't scatter their destiny with ignorance. And if you are the one awakening, remember this: you are not crazy, you are not lost, you are not confused. Your spirit is learning a language your environment has not caught up with yet. Seek guidance, find clarity. Give yourself a time out. Break away from the world if you must and be in your own world. Honor your awakening, because one awakened person can shift a whole family. One awakened generation can shift a whole nation.